Hey guys, we're back with more Rechain of Memories, and last time we've completed Agrabah. And I'll let you guys know I'm at level 19, and we still have 2 more worlds for us to explore. But I'm going at this in a specific order, because I figured it would be much easier if I did. All that remains is Monstro and Halloween Town. And Monstro is the world we're going to go through first. Since, to be fair, in the story, we have to go through Monstro because it's mandatory in order for Pinocchio to more or less get out of there. Not to mention it more or less advanced the plot with Riku and such. I really hate what Riku has become in the first game, I mean. At least later on he gets better, but here, not so much. Looks like we must be inside Monstro, alright. What a weird place. Everything's kind of springy and soft. Nice and warm too. I'm starting to feel like a nap. I think you should be a little more worried. Who's there? You're inside the belly of Monstro the whale. Why, I know that voice. Pinocchio? Pinocchio? It's you! Come on out! Is that you, Jiminy? Gosh, I thought I'd never see you again. Gee, there's no way you wouldn't find me again. I'm your conscience. And your conscience will always be your guide, remember? Sure, Jiminy. And I've been a good boy, promise. I didn't tell a single lie. Really? I can tell you did. Uh-oh. Well, for Pete's sake! Oops, but how did you end up inside Monstro anyway? We, sorta use a special way. It's so special, we don't know how we did it. That's too bad. I was hoping you could help me and Father get out of here. Well, I'll be. Geppetto's here too? Sure he is. Follow me. Looks like we have to follow some lying puppet. I don't mind that. Cave beginnings, and this is where I grind, so see you later. Okay, I had to take a lot of time doing some training, so here we are. Now for this one, we need to have numbers that total a certain amount. In this case, we have 20, so let's just get some stuff out of the way. 8. Let's see if we can find another 8 around here. Yeah, we got another 8. There you go. Wait, what am I? Oh, great, I can't believe I did that by accident. There you go. At least now we can continue on our way with the story. Well, I gotta tell you, playing this game is a lot of fun, but the battles get too repetitive. And I'm not kidding. Despite the fact you face like different Heartless varieties, it's repetitive through and through. Hey, Geppetto's here. Geppetto? Bless my soul, it's Jiminy Cricket! How in the world did you get here? You tell me! How does a clockmaker wind up in the belly of a whale? Well, it's a long story. Looks like we're gonna be in for some plot exposition. So you sailed out to look for Pinocchio? And Monstro swallowed you? Yes, but I found my son. I would do anything for my Pinocchio. But now you can't get out, can you? Being stuck in the belly of a whale is awful. Not if Pinocchio and I are together. That makes everything a little bit better. There's nothing better than being reunited with someone you care about. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't care if I'm trapped here, as long as I have Pinocchio. He's such a good boy. Well, he still tells fibs, but with a little help from me. Oh, Jiminy, you worry too much. Speaking of Pinocchio, where is he? He was here a minute ago. Where's he gone this time? I expect he's off exploring. That boy has been poking around just about everywhere inside this monster. He won't tell me why it's so important. I tell him it's dangerous, but he won't listen. That boy's a handful. Sora, if you don't mind, I know. You want us to help you find him, right? Come on, guys, let's get going. Well, that wasn't that hard, and we get the key of guidance. And with it, I see you later. Oh, and he learns high jump. We can now reach higher places with an aerial flip. Very useful. Sorry it took too long. Had to go through a lot of darkness, but hey, we made it now to the key of guidance. For this, we're going to need a new red card, 5 or less, more or less, and the key of guidance. There we go. Now to find out what's going to happen next in this story. I just hope things don't get any worse than they already are. Oh! Pinocchio, what are you thinking? You know Geppetto worries when you wander off by yourself. Jiminy was worried too. I'm sorry. What are you doing anyway? Looking for something? Yeah, I'm looking for treasure. The lie detector test reveals it. That was a lie. Here we go again. But Jiminy... Now don't be so hard on the little fella, Jiminy. We promised not to get mad, Pinocchio. Is that why you're afraid to tell? No need to fret. Tell us the truth. We'll understand. Put your trust in Goofy. I was looking for a way out. Father says he's happy, but it's my fault we're stuck here. I shouldn't have run away from home. I want to help Father get home to the workshop, but he'll worry if I tell him what I'm doing. So that's why you thought you had to tell a lie. You did it because you love your dad. All you need now is courage. What? Tell Geppetto the truth. With a little courage, you could do it. If you tell him how you really feel, I bet he'll help you find a way out. And we'll give you a hand. Really? You'll help us? Okay, I'll give it a try. Wish me luck, Jiminy. No more keeping secrets then. Have we got a deal? Sure. I'll be brave and tell Father how I really feel. No lies this time. Great. Then your nose won't... Oh boy, that's bad. What's happening? I got a bad feeling about this. Pinocchio, run for it! And I can tell we're in for some little problems. Pinocchio! Help! I'm trapped! What? Yup, it's boss time. This ain't gonna be fun. At least the only saving grace with this one is that we don't have to hear Pinocchio whine. That one was right there absurd. And now we have to contend with the Parasite Cage. The only problem we have to face is that these 4 platforms, like, disappear over time. So my only thing I can say regarding this is that you need to dish out as much damage as possible. Because hopefully he will come back and fight back. And I can't believe I got whacked. And I got whacked for that, too. Nice. Ow. Ew. That was nasty. Okay, good. Now I'm healed up. I can't believe I had to do that, but I had no choice. Gotta keep on going, keep on attacking. Oh, what? No. Yeah, at least he's gonna dish out enough damage to him. And I gotta keep on moving fast. Okay, now I gotta hurt. Alright, good. Now I got enough cards again. Other than that, the fight's not that hard. And I'm gonna get died. Nice! Did it with very little health left, too. Thank God. Man, that was tough. Yeah, because with the acid, if you touch it, you get hit. So that's gonna make the fight really disadvantageous. And I didn't really like that. Oh, and we need ourselves the Parasite Cage enemy card. We're gonna need that, for sure. Now to see how Pinocchio's doing. Help me! I'm scared! Pinocchio, be brave. How? Don't give up. Try fighting your way out. Be brave. Okay, I'll try. Finally. Pinocchio, are you alright? Don't worry, I'm okay. Just a little sticky. But I have a great idea. That thing spit me out when I started fighting back. Why don't we try the same thing with Monstro? Of course! If we're lucky, Monstro might cough us up! Great idea. Let's go deeper inside and try it. I'm going too. No, it's too dangerous. Aw, come on! You should be with Geppetto. No use escaping from Monstro if you two get separated again. Leave this to us. I guess you're right. Be careful, everybody. And we get the key to truth, and hopefully we have to finish this one, so later. Okay, I had my deck organized before then and bought myself some new cards. Time we check out the key of truth. For this one, we need a 0 exact. Fortunately, we didn't even need to look long. And yeah, I apologize if it was longer than usual because let's face it, when you have to battle so many Heartless, you need all the training you can get to max out your card points. You need to have a high amount so you can pull off some of the more nastier spells. Looks like this is as far as we go. Ready then? Let's shake things up. It would be easier if we had someone to fight. Perfect timing. Looks like we've got company. Yep, looks like the Heartless have arrived. All this is more or less like a battle royal, which you need to destroy as much Heartless as possible for a certain gauge to rise up. Once the gauge rises up enough, something should happen. Unfortunately, I don't have to wait long. Defeat the Heartless to fill the gauge, and you have to fill the gauge within the time limit, and that's 2 minutes! I don't mind it. And the gauge decreases over time, so you're gonna have to deal out as much damage as possible. 1, 2, yeah, and the gauge thing decreases, so we're gonna have to like literally dish out as much attacks as possible. Yeah, you've noticed I made some improvements to my deck. And some of these improvements include different variety cards. And I gotta keep on going. Gotta keep on bringing on the freeze and freeze. Is that it? Come on. Fine, I'll just reload my deck. I hate it when the shadows keep disappearing, because it's gonna make things harder. Nice. That should do it. And we got a Dumbo card. Interesting. Phew. Yup? It's working! Monstro's gonna sneeze! Well, talk about getting sucked out of there. And I mean that literally. Ow! Now I know what getting shot out of a cannon feels like. Where's Pinocchio and his dad? They're gone. They must have gotten out safely. Without you, Jiminy? I thought there was no escaping your conscience. I don't mind being left behind as long as they're both safe. Maybe Pinocchio doesn't need me after all. What do you mean? That little puppet used to have trouble telling right from wrong, but he's come a long way. Maybe he doesn't need Jiminy Cricket anymore. Seems like he got a conscience of his very own. Don't you remember what Geppetto said? There's nothing better than being reunited with someone you care about. I bet Pinocchio's counting the days till he can see you again. Well, what do you know? You might be right.
So what? Is there anything else you remember about that other Joanna?
Just bits and pieces.
Maybe you could try telling us some more stuff about her. Who knows? It might even help you remember other things.
Well, she was quiet and always drawing. When we'd go to the beach, she'd draw a picture instead of swimming. Sometimes she'd draw us too. She was really good. I remember Riku and I fighting over who she'd draw next. But one day, she was gone, just like that. I think the grown-ups knew the reason. They might even have tried to explain some of it to me. But I was little. I probably didn't understand what was happening. I remember crying after she was gone. But that's all. I still don't remember her name.
Oh, I bet you'll remember it in no time.
I must point out, Sora keeps remembering things instead of forgetting them. It seems to me, forgetting things may be the only way to reach the memories buried deeper down inside each of us.
So we should forget in order to remember?
Like those guys said, our most precious memories lie so deep in our hearts that they're out of reach. All that stuff about finding being losing and losing being finding, I didn't get it at first, but maybe this is what they meant.
Gosh, Sora, I think I'm a little jealous of you. How come me and Donald and Jiminy aren't remembering more of the stuff from our memories?
Come on, Goofy! Let's get going! We gotta forget things faster!
Just as we intended.
We'll continue with our plan. Let's see how far this group will go.
You had your fun on the first floor. So this time, it's my turn. I'm not going to just give it to him.
Don't break him.
Well, do I detect a soft spot? I'm not gonna break the toy. I'm not dumb.
Don't forget, Sora is the key. We need him if we're going to take over the organization.
I know that you're in on it too. But keep it under your hood, at least until the time is right.
You would have been wise to have done the same, Larxene.
So, Sora, did anything back there help you remember your friend's name?
Her name's the only thing I can't seem to remember.
You gotta try! Hurry up and remember it!
How can he not remember? The more we trek through Castle Oblivion, the more forgetful things get. We also earn a trophy, Woven Memories. And I think that's it with today's episode. If you really enjoyed this, please leave a like, leave a comment, share with your friends, family, etc. And I'll see you next time when we head towards now the 6th floor of Castle Oblivion. That's about it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.